So what's up, everybody? I got a lot to talk about in the next fucking 15-20 minutes of video. A lot of shit's happened in the last few days, and I'll explain why. Look where I'm at right now. I'm in a hotel room. What would be the purpose of a hotel room? No, I didn't get fired, fuckers. Don't be thinking that way. No. I didn't get fired. No. But something did monumental happen. Something big did occur. Well, I'm going to explain what that is and how it happened. It's gonna take a minute. Might be a minute to explain the current situation at hand. But I will do my best in explaining to you what happened. Another thing too, if I get a phone call in the next, during this video, I'm still going to talk to you guys, but I'm just going to be answering and talking on the phone. It'll be my fleet manager, but one second. Basically what happened was, I'm gonna tell you guys the honest truth. I mean, my lead driver was a dick. He's an asshole. I didn't like him. I didn't like him at all. I would be driving and I am not racist or anything. By all means, I'm not. But I just don't. I don't know if it's. I grew up in Iowa. I grew up in small towns around a lot of white people. I mean, I don't really like being around black people. Not because that I'm racist or I don't like them. It's just the way that they do things and the way that they talk, the way that they are as a person. It's just, I don't find it conducive to my learning, right? I don't feel that it's very adequate, and it's not going to help my learning process when I can't really understand you. I mean, that's one of the biggest problems I have with my lead driver. I mean, my lead driver he talked like he was from the hood. He talked like he was fucking from Compton. I mean, he just, every time I'd mess up, every time I'd grind gears, or I would do something wrong, he would freak out and he would be like, "Oh, what the fuck are you doing?" Blah blah blah. Well, it's because he was an owner operator. This was his truck, the truck that I was in. This is his truck. This is his stuff. His baby. I mean, he pays $600 every 2 weeks for this fucker, and I just didn't like it. I didn't like him. I mean, and that's not the only reason. I mean, he was texting while driving a few times, talking on a Bluetooth headset a few times. I mean, that's not really safety conscious, and that's not really doing the right thing. I mean, it's just a bunch of other stuff. I mean, I just didn't feel like he was teaching me in the proper way. He was criticizing me more than he was actually helping me improve as a person. His way of doing things was scream, yell, fucking get pissed off, everything. Do all that to you. I mean, and that's not how I learn. I don't learn by somebody screaming and yelling at me. Yes, I was in the military, and yes, I can handle someone screaming and yelling at me. That's not the issue. It's just when you're trying to teach me how to do something while screaming at me, that's when I don't work with you, and that's when I will shut you out, because I'm not going to work with somebody who's going to fucking call me a fucker and be like, "Bro, what the fuck you doing? What the fuck, man?" I can't learn like that. This doesn't happen with me. It's not going to happen with me. I'm just going to block you out, and I'm just going to deny any fucking access to you. And that's not going to help me at all, because I'm not learning at all. So what ended up happening is I contacted my fleet manager, or the person that was on off duties last night. I told her my situation. I told her I needed to get out of the truck, give us somebody else, and they put me in a hotel. I'm in Houston right now, Houston, Texas. They put me in a hotel at this Motel 6, whatever. Motel 6, and I talked to my fleet manager. Phone call. Hello?
Alright, brother, hey, I got your confirmation number for your bus.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, 1 second. I gotta write this down. Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm ready.
Alright, confirmation number is
664
113
113
91.
91.
Yep. And it'll leave at 11:45 this morning.
Okay, and how
How did you guys, I don't know, how much was your motel room?
It was $77. I kept the receipt.
So keep that. I'm gonna put $15 more in your car. You're probably gonna have to get a cab to come pick you up, take you over to the bus station.
Okay.
Make sure you keep that receipt also, okay?
And my lead driver, he called me. He was wondering, is he going to be coming and picking me up, or would I get a cab?
I will get with Scott. That'll be the new driver manager of that truck and find out, okay?
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Yep.
Yep. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
But yeah, so that was my lead driver. I got a bus to go. Well, okay. So I'm up in Houston. Continuing with the story. I'm up in Houston, and I'm going to. I've just met my new lead driver. I talked to my fleet manager this morning. Told him the situation. I'm going to be. I already talked to my new lead driver. He's up in Dallas right now, and I'm going to be meeting him up there. They got me a bus. If you heard that, they got me a bus to go up to Dallas. It leaves like 11:45. So yeah, so I'm gonna meet my new lead driver. So far, he seems cool. I mean, I hope he doesn't like rap music. He doesn't like, because he had another student, but a guy smokes cigars apparently, didn't like it. But yeah, so it's gonna be nice. It really is. Hopefully this guy works out, and hopefully he's cool. I've talked to him on the phone, and I've told him my situation, told him what happened, and he's a company driver. He's not a lease operator, so if I grind the gears or something like that, he's not gonna